So I want to go over very quickly just how to utilize the Cornell note pattern for research writing. Um, Hopefully by now you have looked over how to integrate sources. You have successfully practiced with our assignments, the IQC process where you introduce the author, provide a quote or paraphrase depending on the length of the borrowed information, and then you comment or explain the significance of that borrowed information. What I want to show you with the Cornell notes is how to gather the information you need for your body paragraphs for your last essay. So you had a selection of topics, some of them prompting you to focus on causes, some of them focusing you on effects. So after you've selected one of those topics, you're ready to do the process I'm about to show you. So let's say that I'm going to choose causes of underage drinking. I would fold a piece of paper in half, just like this. And on one side, I'm going to start answering the question on what happens, or I'm sorry, not what happens, why underage people drink. If you're choosing a topic that is prompting you for causes, you're answering the question why. If you chose a topic that is focusing on effects, you're answering the question what happens. And I'll go through a sample of each one here in just a second. I'm going to block my face with the paper. So causes of underage drinking. Why do people drink? Okay, so I'm going to brainstorm on one half of this paper. I'm going to answer that question based on my own opinion. Okay, so when I think why do teenagers drink, I would probably put down they're bored, peer pressure, and I'm going to leave a lot of space. Maybe even I'll have one per cause or one per effect. So let's say on page 1, all I'm going to put here is teens drink because they're bored. And then I'm going to make another one of these, and second page I'm going to put teens drink because of peer pressure. And then I have another paper. And so this is the third sheet of paper, third cause. I'm going to put down maybe I think that, or not maybe, I do think teens drink as a coping mechanism or a way to escape personal problems. So I'm going to put that here. I'm going to try to come up with at least 4 reasons that I think teenagers drink. Okay. These pages, 4 pages, because I have 4 reasons, right? Again, these are my opinions. I'm not getting them from someone else. They're from me. These are the reasons I think teenagers drink, okay? So I'll have 4 pages. These 4 pages will be gathering the information for 4 body paragraphs, okay? So let's say my first reason I said was because they're bored, right? So now after I'm going to take this piece of paper, I have one word, right? Why do teens drink? Teens drink because they're bored. I have that written on this side. On this side of the page, I am going to start reading those research articles that are in the underage drinking research packet. And as I'm reading, I'm going to start writing down all the quotes I can find on this side of the paper that support that teens drink because they're bored. Okay, I'm going to write those down here on this side. I'm also going to add any personal opinion that I have that makes me think teens drink because they're bored. When I'm done, what I'm going to have is 4 different sheets of paper, a cause, and then I'm going to have a bunch of supporting details. This will become the topic sentence, and then I have pieces of evidence here, okay? I'm going to then choose which pieces of evidence I think are the strongest, and I will begin the IQC process, topic sentence or claim, pieces of evidence. Okay, so this is an excellent way to gather the information that you need for a research paper. If you chose an effect, like let's say the effects of daycare. then same process that I was just mentioning, but now you're answering what happens. So let's say that because of daycare, I think that children have better social skills. So I'll put that here. And then I move on to a second page with my second effect. Let's say I'm trying to think of more than one. They get sick more often. Behavioral issues, misbehavior. So you get the idea. I'm coming up with 3 to 4 effects, and each effect gets its own little folded piece of paper. And then once I come up with those effects, same thing, I'm reading the research articles and I am writing down as many quotes as I can find, and then adding to that personal opinion that I have that makes me believe this way. Okay, this effect that I've written down. Again, these Cornell notes, I'm not having you turn them in, but it's the best way I know how to gather information for an essay like this. This Cornell notes method will work for any research paper. Sometimes if you're given a topic by a professor in one of your other classes and you don't know that much about that topic, what you might end up with is where you're writing down questions on this side and then you're going and looking up answers on this side, but it's still giving you the information for body paragraphs that you're going to write in your essay. Okay. If you have any questions or are still unsure on how to do this process, it's kind of difficult for me to show through a video, but I hope I explained it well enough through the video and along with the how to go through research packets notes here that you'll be able to do the process to assist you in organizing and gathering the information for this last essay, your research paper. If you need to meet with me face-to-face, I do have some face-to-face lectures that you can attend, and I'll be posting some more information in the announcements regarding that. Good luck with this reading. Please don't put this off to the last minute. You definitely want to spend the time needed to do this process well.